Alright, well apparently I forgot to change scenes, so we're just here. While I get this set up, we will sit on this screen. I'll be quick. It's mostly just refreshing a bunch of pages and popping out some chats. Oh, chat. My audio is muted on all of the pages, so I don't have the repeat of last night. Chat number 2. Pop out chat number 3. Always pops out on the wrong screen. Not start my music just yet. One. And 3. All 3 chats are on the other screen. I have never played. So let's see what this game's all about. The guys convinced me to keep it.
My name is Eva Parantica, VP of a brand new division of the world's largest corporation, Alta Interglobal, and I am excited to welcome you to our newest initiative, Alta Interstellar. While you may only know us as the largest and most successful holding company in the known universe, we have recently set our sights on a new goal, the colonization of space. This is why we acquired your previous employer, Kindred Aerospace, and why you are now shuttling your way between the stars toward your new home. With our patented AltaPort technology, we instantly teleported all the equipment needed for your new settlement directly to your chosen planet. And while we would have loved to do the same for you, our current technology tends to liquefy biomatter. Instead, you have been sleeping soundly and deeply for around a century in one of our patented Alta Crypods. That may sound like a long time, but for you it passed in an instant. And what a small price to pay for such an amazing adventure. You will be the very first settler on this previously unexplored planet. After landing, all you need to do is boot up your habitat and gather your gear. Then you can begin to call down extra buildings to grow the space into a small, functioning community. Once that is achieved, Alta will soon send dozens of fresh-faced colonists your way. It is your mission to work with those colonists to build a flourishing foothold for humanity in deep space. All of us here at head office could not be more excited to welcome you into the Alta family, and we look forward to supporting you in your adventures. Onward and upward!
While that landing wasn't as smooth as we would have liked, like any major event, it can also offer a change of perspective. Hi, My name is Echo, and I will be your companion on this adventure. Like a faithful hound, I will attend to you, alerting you to dangers and opportunities as they arise. Look at this place. Gorgeous! Well, except for all that burning wreckage. A perfect spot for another rip-roaring adventure. What will we discover? Hopefully our habitat. I'm picking up a faint signal over those cliffs. Onwards, brave explorer! Remember, an educated settler is a successful settler. And a crucial element of our mission on this planet is to catalog this pristine alien ecosystem into our Kindex database. So go ahead, switch on your scanner and scan a creature or some funky plant. Anything interesting, really. That was not the easiest landing. There are pieces of Kindred and Alta gear littered all over this beach. Hopefully your habitat is intact. Look at that little guy, completely filled with gas. Charming. Ooh, finally a minor obstacle, a tiny cliff. Unfortunately, even that is too difficult for your weak, fleshy body right now. Maybe we should look around the wreckage back there for something useful, like a ladder or something. Go scan it all! Okay, this area looks promising. Let's scan some junk! Victory! It appears our ship's 3D printer is still functional despite its sudden descent onto the beach. Everything you will need can be crafted with this lovely device. Let's see what's available to print in there. Yup, that's the one. Jump thrusters are what we need. Oh, but we'll need to gather some basic resources in order to print this, which shouldn't be a problem. Let us poke at the nearby wildlife. Fly, you inflatable herp derp! Burst and shower us in your glorious internal resources! Carbon! The building blocks of life as we know it! Okay, now I feel kind of bad about all that, but bad in a satisfied way because I really want to get off this beach and we have things to print! Okay, that's enough. Head back to the printer and get crafting! Onward and upward indeed! Now we should be able to clear those cliffs and continue looking for our habitat. I have faith in you. Jump! Jump! Ah, a jungle. Nice. And so close to the beach. Now where is that habitat? Aluminium! Or aluminum, as Americans pronounce it incorrectly. But that doesn't make it any less useful. So how do you feel? Better? Pumped up? Good, because we're not there yet. Come on, chop chop. Nice! Those veins are rich in the kind of materials required to 3D print new stuff, which you'll need to do if you want to get off this rock, or otherwise to comfortably wait for the ravages of old age. Crystals! Blocking our path. When in doubt, scan it. As much as I hate to admit it, this feels like a time to craft yourself a weapon. We always end up here in the end. But first you'll need some aluminium. I am detecting some promising mineral formations nearby. Search the area. Okay, so your standard explorer gear comes with a short-range survey tool that acts a bit like a sonar. Not only will it tell you how much good stuff is currently surrounding you, but if you listen carefully, you should hear a ping coming from the direction of the nearest goodies. Try it now! More aluminium. Glorious! Okay, that's enough. Let's head back to the printer and get our problem-solving projectile launching apparatus. Armed and dangerous. Do you feel safer now? Because I don't. Those crystals better watch out. I feel a bit sad about that, not gonna lie.
Oh look, jump puzzles. My favorite.
Begone, strange alien crystals! Time for the shooty bang bang! Progress! So what now? Well, I am detecting new species in this next area, some of them more territorial than we've encountered so far. Remember, there is nothing in Alta's various directives that stops you from hunting them, or avoiding them, or even eating them. Don't let those flies bully you! Defend yourself! Begone, bug! And good riddance! Mosquitoes, flies, I hate them all. So small, so beautiful, so squishy. That's a choice. A dead end. Perhaps a good moment to gain some altitude, survey the landscape, so to speak. Oh, I'm detecting a very potent edible organism nearby. You should seek it out for science. But make sure to scan it first, just in case. Sweet carbon, the building blocks of the universe. Looks disgusting, but in an exciting way. A disgusting thing that you feel a strange urge to put in your mouth. I'm sure it's safe. And if you start acting weird, I'll just sever your brainstem and reprint you.
Okay. Really?
So, how bad was it? On a scale from cricket tartar to fermented yak milk. Anyway, you should now feel stronger, faster, and fitter. Neat. If you see another of these laying about, eat it. Jump! So, at this point, I must point out that we are in a bit of a pickle. According to our launch manifest, we were supposed to be nestled safely inside the habitat after waking up from cryosleep. But obviously we are not. Judging by the debris we saw earlier, our ship disintegrated on entry to the atmosphere. And worse, all your equipment is missing. Our focus needs to be on finding it, or replacing it. But that is a task for future you. Present day you still needs to find the habitat. It appears the way forward is blocked again. We'll need to rely on your keen sense of observation once more, my best new friend. It looks like a bug, smells like a bug, sings like a bug. Oh, look at this little guy. So cute. So juicy. It like that. Find more. A hive. Poke it. Okay, the path seems to have cleared. Press on. The habitat can't be much further. Another weird goo. Food! I hope you're a feeling you'll be eating a few of these. We should be getting really close now. I can feel it in my robotic bones.
Is that how that works?
Ah, there it is! Just head down there and we can finally get comfortable and relax a minute. And then we get to work. Well, the habitat module seems basically intact, but it's been sitting there for almost a century. Try to power it up. Congratulations! Your shiny new Kindred branded habitat is active and ready for use. Be aware that despite our best efforts to maintain a high quality workmanship, some wear and tear is to be expected.
There's something shiny on the roof.
Gorgeous! Head on inside. Remember to wipe your feet. It's a coupon crate filled with vouchers for Alta Bucks, a currency only usable in the Alta store, which is better than nothing, I guess. You can buy some neat stuff for your habitat. Home sweet home!
Fueled by families. Here at Alta, we committed to pushing the boundaries of technology, exploring the cosmos, and
Welcome, valued Alta Interglobal employee. How happy we were to acquire your previous company, Kindred Aerospace. And we want to let you know how much we appreciate your commitment to the Alta Interglobal way. Unfortunately, however, we've been forced to let you go. So, we hope you, however, are alive and that you managed to arrive safely with all your possessions and equipment. Originally, we were planning to ask you to send it all back to us, but I am pleased to announce that the shipping costs were prohibitive, so you can keep them. All warranties are void, of course. So while our initial visions of spreading new Alta interglobal colonies across the universe may be on hold, we trust you enjoyed your time with the company. Further information will be sent via email to your Habitat computer. As an old boss once told me, you can visit
Pity City, but you can't live there, so make the most of it.
Alta will fulfill your dreams. Alta fueled by families.
Well, that's mildly disappointing and a little distressing. I guess we're on our own now? But business is business. Now, if you would kindly authenticate yourself on the computer terminal, there is a one-time setup to complete in there. First things first, looks like you need to digitally sign this, otherwise... Now, simply select your corporate profile picture to log in. You found my voice! Remember, I am an AI assistant, so I can sound like anyone you want. I can
also sound like this. Alta will fulfill your dreams. Alta fueled by family.
I can see. Fabulous! We are up and running. I will now deploy the exterior comms dish to help connect us to. Wait a minute, something's wrong. The dish is up, but nothing is working. I think I'll need you to check it out. Wear this when you need to deliver the bad news. Alright, so this is new. According to your contract, you can redecorate this part of your habitat whenever you want. However, you can only do it with Alta Bucks. There should be coupons somewhere around here, but they appear to have been redistributed across the planet. Go get them! Okay, the comms antenna should be located right next to the habitat module. Let's see what's wrong with it. Or if you prefer, since you are now unemployed, you can also choose to totally ignore my... Well, it's filthy. Something appears to have been living inside the supply crate, and unpacking the crate appears to have juiced it. Oops. Looks like we will need to 3D print ourselves a power hose. Excitingly practical. Your mother would be proud. But before you can do that, you'll need to find a new printer cartridge filled with that raw substance it uses for printing. I found one not too far away, and I am marking it in your compass.
Extreme Learning Smartbot from Hot Whiz. Sloppy learns what you like.
Oh, those cracks in the ground look excitingly breakable if you could generate enough downward force. I could fabricate an upgrade to your jetpack, but I'll need some special herbs and spices. But it looks like the key component we're missing for this one can't be found on this planet. Keep exploring, and I'll keep looking for it.
Running back to where I started. Because there was that crystal structure that I saw and didn't actually deal with.
So satisfying. Our cryopod! We're not dead! And we're here, so it worked, I guess. Glorious! A veritable land of hope and opportunity. Feel free to have a wander, smell the roses, or whatever those flowers are. Some diving? Awesome! I'm sure I can locate an upgrade for this. I'll let you know when I find it.
Nice. Ow! Fighty little rude bastards. And their blood is fiery.
2, 1, boom! Phew, that was close. Money! Well, Alta bucks, which is sort of money, but less valuable. That one looks ripe for popping. Stop shooting it! You're only making it worse! Ooh, another one of those carnivorous trees up ahead. Persistent and messy. May I suggest using a degreaser? Ah, that never gets old. And we're back. So I was able to reprint you, but I can't reprint your loot. You'll need to go get that yourself. Fragile, but in an awkwardly specific way. Oh, the supply crate containing your trusty electric whip is resonating to it. It's not far. Let's check it out. Then you can smash this thing. Not much in there, but still. Oh! I'm detecting one of many kindred personal travel devices that have been dropped here in advance for your own future convenience. Very useful when those organic legs of yours feel tired. Let's check it out! Fine! And better still, the more you bounce, the higher you go! Looks like a plant that's anchored itself to the environment. With the right upgrade, maybe you could use your whip to grapple onto this. But you haven't recovered your whip yet. Do that, then we can figure out how to grapple. Magma? Hot sauce? Whatever it is, it burns. Hey! I found a way to upgrade your power hose to extract the juice from some of these weird plants. You just need to find me a few needed components that I can't fabricate at the 3D printer. Sad. I'll keep looking for their transponder signal and keep you posted when I find a likely location. Great! That's one teleporter down, many more to go. Their exact location might appear random at times, but I can assure you that some of our above-level junior scientists probably spend at least half a Tuesday lunchtime thinking about their ideal spots. Unfortunately, they didn't provide any lists, so I strongly encourage you to seek them out in the wild. ball plus that green goo plus any creature equals death. That's one! Be careful! This place is infested with those tiny rolling demon things. And two! I haven't heard the chest unlocked though, so there's another target somewhere. Impressively gross. Maybe it simply needs watering. Bingo! Did you hear that? Loot awaits! Well, well. So not only did all our survival tools get scattered everywhere, but so did your clothing. So, unless you have a good knowledge about how to convert alien flora into a wearable textile, I suggest you keep an eye open for more wardrobe crates like this one. Upgrades! I love them! There's a new one waiting for you in the printer. More damage is always better. Less heat means more shooting. Fall damage. Steve hates it. Who is Steve? Nobody knows.
Introducing monster.
I like that they give me access to the fall damage super early on.
Explosive. Volcanic. luminescent with a hard shell. I bet you could crack it though, if you wanted. Your electric whip could do the job, but it's still waiting for you, all alone in its crate somewhere. Check your journal for details. Did that lump of rocks just give birth to a bug? Ew, it must be spawning season. Feel how moist that air is. Great Scott, you survived! Wonders will never cease. Ooh, another supply crate. Go check it out. It's an ambush. Defend the precious crate. Yes! With the threat eliminated, the supply crate has unlocked. Yeah, that's the one! Exactly what we need to print your new tool. Now, all you have to do is head back to the habitat and use the 3D printer. Stylish. This is a nice spot. So scenic. A tranquil little marsh. Aim for the mouth. Wait for it to open, then shoot. this Hognork is super angry. Up there! Some slither flies! You should have captured that one! Don't kill it! This particular crystal seems magnetic, and it has the perfect weight and shape to be thrown at stuff. Let's keep looking for your gear. I found in the cargo manifest that Alta thought of packing a tool for this insanely specific situation. What are the odds? Useful and dangerous. This plant produces pure acid because this planet is mean and sucks.
Teleport. Teleport.
There's a new upgrade in your 3D printer just waiting to be printed.
Perfect! Now we can get to work cleaning the comms array.
After that, you are free to spray whatever you want with it.
Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Let me scan the planet.
Okay, so good news is that all of your equipment seems to have arrived safely. But the bad news is that the crates are scattered everywhere. Which is weird. I currently have no idea how that could have happened. At least we've already located the supply crate containing a super useful electric whip and lasso. You'll need it if you ever hope to capture a creature or 7. So go get it!
Ding dong! It's me!
Multi-global. Really great. Oh, piece of crap. Hello. This message is for all remaining Kindred employees that are still alive somewhere in the galaxy. I'm really sorry to call you out of the blue like this, okay? But I just felt like we hadn't been talking since the acquisition. For 3 centuries, I ran Kindred Aerospace. That's 300 years. And then those fools bought it, only to close it down. And now I don't know what to do with myself. I can't stand it. Retirement sucks. All the global people suck me. Well, who we have here? Gunter Harrison, you baboon! You may control the galaxy, but you can't control Martin Tweed. Come on. I can't take it anymore. Melinda! It's time to call Chew and Slim. I want to help you. All of you former Kindred employees who are lost out there somewhere in space. Stay tuned. I'll be in touch.
The Shamalama's Ding Dong Academy presents the Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator Program, Extreme Routine. Speed it up, Shelly! To the extreme! University of Renown.
Well, I guess it's one way to make a living.
Go out there and get me some sweet selfie snaps! Ding dong!
Accelerator Program, Extreme Routine, and 4-hour pack program guaranteed to launch your profile on Mars, including crash test dummy. Death is no longer permanent, but remains incredibly painful and hilarious. Clicks with your custom chamois lock gold demand spacesuit, bedazzling your life with each science-winning device. Ding dong, you're dead. Selfie Scout, snag more self, snapping stunning selfies in our proven primo low house. Picture perfect for your personal promotion. Everything, product tester, animal testing you to get a bad rap no longer. Book your feed testing experimental products on space creatures reporting any burns, rashes, or mutations. No freaking animal! STD crib. Now you can pimp your crib on the show everybody in the universe binges. You did dog it. Complete all 4 tasks and you can keep that semi-lock spacesuit guaranteed. Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator Program, Extreme Routine, exclusively from the Shamalama's Ding Dong Academy. Register now.
Too much water can kill plants. Who knew? The shell is impervious to bullets. Classy. You, but I don't like the look of that gas. There must be a way around, or over. Look, a teleporter! Okay, we're approaching the location of the missing supply crate. It's right up there. The tree may be large, but I noticed some fungi clinging to its trunk. Let's check it out! That sucked. But analyzing the contents of the gas, I think I can manufacture a filtering process. However, you are missing a critical piece of gear that we'll need for this. A mask filter. But my sensors haven't picked up that specific crate signal since we arrived, so I guess we'll need to keep looking. essentially immortal, you know. Well, your body is. Your mind, however, maybe not.
His Excellency.
Round two, we're all out of stew.
Retrieved! That's a relief. That mushroom is so dried up. I wonder if it could support your weight if we were to rehydrate it. Use your power hose and we'll know for sure. Time to rehydrate that sad mushroom. Good job getting up here. But watch out, I'm picking up a lot of filth further up this stump. Power hose at the ready.
Now to find a way up.
What happened to this crate? It looks filthy. Please scan it before touching anything, just in case.
All right, much better. Now you can open it safely, I think. But don't lick your hands afterwards. Crack that whip! Awesome!
Why not try it out on those excitingly foul lumps over there? Crack that whip! Okay, that's one piece of gear retrieved. So many more useful tools to go. That said, I haven't located more supply crates just yet, so I'll keep scanning the planet and let you know when I do. Remember, your new whip also doubles as a lasso. Give it a twirl. Let's go catch something. I found a creature that's not too threatening, or smart, or dangerous.
Perfect! More glorious printer slurry! Looks prickly and blocky and flammable. Slimy, moist, and oozy. I like it. My eyepiece is fogging. It's only a few slimes. How bad can it be?
Ew, the water kind of melted it.
That was a lot of slime. A lot. I feel unclean. Chic.
A plasma rail! I just found an old upgrade blueprint for the grapple that would let you grind them. And it's now waiting for you to get 3D printed at the habitat. Imagine the fun we could have. Do it! Thankfully, you're not afraid of heights. Nice! That wasn't hard. Let's move on to something more challenging, shall we? Right this way.
I just kidnapped a raccoon?
A bug. Sad.
Great work! Impeccable technique. You're a pro already. Unfortunately, until you build a pen back at the base, those creatures are basically stuck in the void. Luckily, despite Alta abandoning the colony, the buildings are still up there in orbit. Let's call them down!
It was only a little random.
The shuttle has ding dong. Present the Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator Program, a student routine.
New colony buildings have landed and are ready for use. Well, some. Most are sad echoes of all those broken promises now, but at least amongst them you will find a lovely research pen. Let's take a look inside. Remember, for every creature you capture, I can carefully dissect it, study it, then put it back together almost good as new. And I'm sure we can find some practical applications besides the pure joy of sciencing. All I need you to do is to press that button over there. Don't ask, just do it.
Okay.
Excellent. You have activated the research pen. It's ready to dissect, discombobulate, and dismember creatures whenever we need it. So head to the Habitat's computer and pick a first candidate to study.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Need to go in the house.
Looks like our work here has not gone unnoticed. We've just received an exciting email on your Habitat's computer. Looks like a possible side gig opportunity. A bunch of weird challenges that will give us new blueprints? Hell yeah, I'm up for that. Are you? All right, the research app is now ready to use. Let's take a look. Good. I will begin analysis. It might take a while, though. While we wait, why not tackle some of those challenges we just received? Check the list in your journal.
Introducing Monster Crab Extreme Design and Mobile Nav from GT and Gold Muscle. This 12-bedroom primary residence features an XG-class mega-scale off-road driving system with 42-foot naturally sourced elite-grade gangster grip tires, 26-karat gold-shielded drive shaft, Le Pipi de Quick Champagne gas shocks, and
Oh.
jewel-encrusted 5,000 horsepower turbo turbine engine.
Jeez, I walked up the steep ass hill a bunch, and now my legs are pudding.
Perfect. Make the place your own.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, that's usually how that goes.
Yep. I walked up the hill twice, and then some lady started smoking in my walkway. And I said, screw this, and I went and walked around the park a whole bunch of times for an hour. I'm not breathing that shit. Not when I'm trying to get healthy.
Yeah.
Well, this is more than a little creepy. Imagine all the settlers who are meant to arrive here soon who are no longer on their way. Alta built a city for no one.
I'ma do it. And I came home and I worked on the plasmid stuff. I'm learning I hate this program. Like, I kind of knew I hated this program, but now I know I hate this program.
Journal.
So yeah, synthetically, I'm building the construct from the paper. So then I have a baseline to compare it to when I build my plasmid. So I can definitively say, see, it's 15% different. It's totally not Mobetta. Or patent infringement. It's not my fault they don't know about this experimental technique. That'll probably be amazing. Well, unless they royally change the ability, I know what I'm gonna leak start for PO2. Also, there's a Twitch drop. Also, there's an email list for PO2 that has cosmetics.
I saw that.
Kind of weird. I did
Yeah.
it.
They literally said you just have to join long enough to get the cosmetics. You can leave after that.
Yep.
All right, my research is complete. The first of many, I hope. That was fun. And the creature's almost exactly the way it was before. Okay, so I'm also done searching the planet for other supply crates, and it looks clean. But you will be either delighted or terrified to know that the rest of your gear is still in this star system, but on other planets. Which is the perfect opportunity to use the planet cannon currently waiting in our orbital warehouse. But before we can launch ourselves onward, the cannon needs calibrating, and the data we need for that has crashed somewhere. I have a likely site, however. I'll mark its location on your compass now. Let's go! With our research pen up and running, we have an opportunity to make some custom gear. I think I can figure out how to build you a grapple. For this, I need you to capture one of those monstrous hognorks. Can't be that hard, right? Huh. I didn't think you could grab the flying ones. So cute. So gassy. Remember, there are fresh creatures in the pen. Let's start some research. It's so satisfying. It's crafting time! Go print me a new toy. Do it. Do it now. Bait! Comes in a handy can. Useful for distracting critters.
And it's asleep. Let's go. Bingo! That was worth it. Good job! You finished the first batch of mysterious challenges. For science, I guess. Let's head back to the habitat when you're ready, see what upgrades we've unlocked, and see if there are any more tasks.
To the victor goes the spoils. I've unlocked fresh upgrades in the printer to celebrate your achievement. Good work!
The Shamalama's Ding Dong Academy presents the Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator Program, a straight routine.
A monstrous projectile of fire and death.
With his In Vogue Education Center. The Shamalama's Ding Dong Academy.
Not sure why you want it, but now you have it. Damn it! The software we're looking for is close, but high above us. It looks like a dead end unless you can upgrade your gear to use that grapple point over there.
Okay, the creature you need is nearby. Keep your eyes peeled and your visor clean.
There it is! So big and juicy! Remember, you'll need to stagger it first before you can capture it. Excellent! Now we can put our research pen to good use. Head back to base and use the computer to access the research app.
I don't want to alarm you, but I am getting a very faint transmission from a nearby source. It doesn't seem to be Alto equipment, so I suggest you go check it out. It might be useful, or valuable, or dangerous. We won't know till we get there. My research begins! I promise to put the poor thing back together when I'm done. In a while. Quite a while. Give me some time.
Believe it or not, you've now scanned half the Kindex entries possible on this planet.
The signal is getting stronger. I think I can see it. Submerged over there in the swamp. Could you scan it for me, please?
Ooh, Flashback Friday. That looks like one of Kindred's old launch vehicles. I wonder what it's doing down here. But, we must have tripped some automated security because we seem to be receiving a message on an old Kindred aerospace frequency. Very odd. Check it out on the Habitat's main screen. Scanning is paying off. And to reward you, I've uploaded a new blueprint that'll let you scan objects that are further away. Easier and safer. Print it when you so desire. That's some kind of amber or resin. But nothing in your current gear can put a dent in it. I guess I could upgrade your pouch to be able to carry the kind of dangerously corrosive stuff that might destroy it.
but I'd need access to some local and highly potent acid. Sadly, I'm not detecting anything appropriate around here. But I'll keep a sensor out for that, promise. What an interesting crystal formation. There's a new upgrade in your...
Okay, so I spent some time looking into that old javelin you found based on its VIN number. And I am pleased to say that it was one of our deluxe models. So it should still be salvageable. Melinda! The deluxe, now! Grab me a cheeseburger too while you're at it, thank you so much. It does look like it's been there for a while. And who knows what happened to the pilot? And do we even care? I don't think so. Why? Because it's ours now. All we need to do is repair it. No, not the chop suey. No, we need the deluxe, not the regular. The deluxe. Keep going. Yes, Melinda, just over there. I dug into the automated diagnostics to isolate the damage, and I sent those blueprints to your 3D printer. All you have to do now is gather the right resources and print them. If you pull it off, you might even wind up back on Earth. Imagine the look on their faces at Alta when you turn up at their doorstep. Revenge is best served cold and in person. Together, we will get back what they have stolen from us. Kindred will rise again.
Okay, so the good news is that this tweet guy just gave us 2 new blueprints for parts we need to fix that javelin. Bad news is that the ship is still lying half submerged in the swamp. First, we'll need to do something about that. You'll be a regular Dirty Harry with this, eh? That's a boomer reference.
Slappy comes fully equipped with an auto fabricator tool to generate the equipment needed for all of your play ideas. Slappy does anything you can dream up. And Slappy helps you with your daily tasks. Slappy will blow you away! Slappy Extreme Learning SmartBot comes with all you need for the smartest way to play the Slappy way. Slappy Flash, Slappy Stickers.
Research complete! Head back to the habitat and open the 3D printer to see what I came up with. That's right! A grapple attachment! Your whip can now attach to those grapple blobs we've seen everywhere. Should give you access to all kinds of exciting and potentially dangerous areas. Okay, so, according to my projections, you now have everything you need to reach that missing software we'll need to calibrate the planet cannon. Let's go!
Hey, mate! This is Gunther Harrison, CEO of Alta Interglobal, if you didn't know. Just a quick call to check in and see how you're traveling. I know the redundancy announcement was rough and a bit impersonal, but I want you to know that if you get back to Earth, I am totally on your side. It's against Alta Company policy to promise you anything, but rest assured, it will be something, and that something will be fantastic. See you soon.
choice. Begone, bug! Finally, a teleporter! And that's a wrap! Every teleporter on this particular world is now unlocked and fully operational. You would have thought our previous employer would have stacked these nicely beside our habitat, but no. Too busy counting all that search engine advertising revenue to actually make anything successful ever again. But teleporters are still useful. I'm gonna have to interface with this data port to get the chest to open. It'll take some time, and you'll need to stay nearby to keep the signal strong enough. Otherwise, it won't work. Okay, let's do it. Oh, it's going to be an old school hacking moment. Like in the good old days when computers were new. Remember that movie Swordfish? Classic. This is like that, except with flying slugs and exploding critters.
Actually, I did it 30 seconds ago, but I wanted to add a little more tension to the moment. Chest is now unlocked. You're welcome. Bingo! That is indeed the piece of software we were looking for. Uploading it now. And done. The planet cannon stored in our orbital warehouse should now be properly calibrated on arrival, allowing us to reach other planets in this system. Exciting! Speaking of which, it's time to call it down to the surface. And while we're at it, we may as well add another research pen that fits the climate of our next destination. Hot and arid is in our future. Wait, what's that? Something's wrong. Ah! Someone has hacked into your Habitat PC and left behind a message? Okay, well, I recommend heading back to watch it. What if it's ransomware, or a worm, or spyware?
Hey Baron, it is some goofy ass game that Chrono bought us. He thought it was a multiplayer game, but it's a 2-player co-op max. It's somewhere between Crashlands and like arc.
Please forgive this intrusion. By now you must be wondering how you ended up in this state. Why did Alta bar you? How did you end up in this lost corner of the universe? How did your gear end up strewn across the planet? And while I cannot answer all these questions, in the end, I will answer some. I too have been wronged by Alta. I too have been forced to find purpose on a strange alien world. So come and find me, new friend. This is a mystery we will solve together. Ah, crap!
Hey, caveman!
Well, that was strangely ominous. I presume whoever it was will get back in contact when it's appropriate.
Let the flavor squirt with the juiciest burgers in the galaxy. Burger Squirts. Now that's juicy.
That's uncomfortable.
Burger Squirts are filled to the yum with highly pressurized Juice Gel 72 for the juiciest burger this side of the Carlac zone.
This is really moist. Oh, yeah.
I want my burger squirts.
Get the burger everyone's totally juiced about. Burger Squirts, power-juiced squirt burgers from Zappoo's.
Burger Squirts is not available to liquid-sensitive species or stain deterrents. See one for details.
I guess. I have a planet cannon.
Alrighty then. If you can't wait any longer to leave this lush and humid planet to explore the rest of the star system, then just head to the perfectly calibrated planet cannon and load yourself in. A marvel of engineering ready to launch you off planet at a moment's notice. Efficiently, probably painlessly, and impressively forcefully.
That seems about right.
Now this is more what I expect in a distant alien world. Empty, arid, desolate. Everywhere else we've been has been a bustling alien paradise. Hopefully this one isn't a bust. Fortunately for you, it seems your next upgrade is just over that dune in the direction of those huge rocks.
Jumping Jehoshaphat! What in the name of the great algorithm was that?
Okay, so good news, bad news. Bad news is your upgrade is gone. Good news is it seems to just be moving rapidly away from you. Mixed news is that I have no idea how or why. Nevertheless, I will mark its new location on your compass.
Hello? Hello! This is Martin Tweed again. I have found a way to chat with you directly. Magnificent! Now that we are working together to get that old javelin working and hopefully get you home, I thought that you could maybe help me with another issue. I believe our former employer, Alta Interglobal, has been involved in some seriously dodgy activities. And I believe the evidence is somewhere down there on the planets in your current star system. If you could keep an eye out for them, I will reward you handsomely. Thanks!
Oh! I'm picking up a faint signal from the missing components to that power hose upgrade. They're here on this planet. Marking their location on your compass now. Happy day! Sweet, slippery, highly flammable goo. A teleporter! Useful. But this one seems covered in some sort of plant?
Send it to the void.
Shocking. Surprising and mildly dangerous, but perhaps also useful. That did it! The teleporter is ready to be activated. This mushroom seems connected through those long, fibrous tentacles. Maybe you could jolt it alive somehow.
Time to go cover myself in questionable goo.
This crystal formation seems weak. It would probably shatter if hit by something with the same magnetic polarity and resonance. Do you see anything like that nearby?
Wait! I'm picking up a faint Alta transponder nearby. They seem to be old security badges? You know, on a lanyard. Useful for tracking your hours at your desk.
They're like its ears.
These are Alta cryopods. But what are they doing here? There must be more. Find them.
Bony and ugly, and now all yours forever.
Listen, let the ding-dongs guide you. A stealthy spot is close. Well framed. Good pose. Ding-dong.
Oh, a teleporter. Let's unlock it.
I don't like it.
Well, the trail has gone cold, but I am still detecting the supply crate deep beneath the sand. If a creature has it, you'll need to lure it out somehow, whatever it is. I don't like the look of these eggs at all. Are they hatchlings? If you could kill that nasty hatchling, perhaps whatever thing ate your supply crate will reveal itself. Unfortunately, your gun does nothing. If you could parry projectiles and send them back the way they came, then I'm sure you could solve more than one of your problems. But first I'll need to align the reflective properties of the glove with the appropriate projectiles. More research is required. I'm marking a spot on your compass where I think you can find the appropriate slippery critter. Good luck! Yup. Gross. Looks like a reject from a low-budget kids movie. That's the spot! All right, you got it! Another Kindex milestone! I've uploaded a fresh blueprint that will auto-tag any supply crates you find when you survey an area to let you easily find them again later on your map. Hooray for scanning!
Well, it's a little late now. I don't care that much. I just realized my title didn't update.
Ugh, bugs. Bugs everywhere. I hate bugs. Bugs! I hate bugs! Getting stuck in my filters, gumming up my internal workings. See those bugs? Not a fan. Sand or quicksand or tar pit? The answer was tar pit. That acts like quicksand. Look at those bones. It's like there was a breeding program of some sort.
Later, Blitz. That was rude.
The creature you need is here. Somewhere. How is it swimming around under there? Fastest burrowing creature I've ever seen. You can't capture these ones, Marco. Or maybe you can. Go for the leg! There! That's it! That big disappearing, reappearing thing! Catch it! You caught it, and I've teleported it back to base. Ready to start researching whenever you press a button. At the habitat. On the computer.
Oh, that's the one I can't get to yet.
Ding dong! Me again! A new influencer accelerator job is waiting for you! Check your email!
Greetings, Explorer! I've added a fresh group of tantalizing challenges. More upgrades await!
Animals have rights, but some animals have more rights than others. Go test that Grov X!
Fancy Nancy indeed. Dodging is an underrated ability.
How would you like to make the world's awesome? Smile Syndicate, the undisputed leader in economic, political, and social engineering, is looking for loyal officers of change.
Oh, Sandy.
I'm just waiting. Actually, what are my new challenge missions? This is where I crashed. So let's go find that.
Research complete. Get home and get crafting. Shiny, reflective, and useful. Parry at your leisure. Much more fun than a boring old bullet.
May the fork be with you. So yeah, I'm gonna go till 10, so another 20 minutes. Finally getting back to normal.
Time to test that new reflective hand gel, I say. Slap those projectiles. Right back at ya! But what's that rumbling sensation? Boom! Great timing, my friend. Not only gross, but also painful. Be careful. I think we may have made a mistake.
Sandworm! I has been eaten. No? There we go.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. That is a lot of flaming spit, or fiery vomit, or just fire and sometimes vomit. Who knows? Parry, Fair Explorer, dodge and parry!
No. I don't want to be on fire.
Perfection! Do it again!
Nope, that's fire. So I need you to stop trying to set me on fire. Fire is bad for me.
Truly vile. But it matters not. Let's see if it spat out our precious supply crate. Nothing useful here. Well, nothing but worm barf. Which is something, I guess. But not a useful something. And just as I feared, the crate's locator beacon is on the move again. Let's track it down once more. We will prevail! Kill yourself now, bug! That chest just unlocked. Go get your loot! Wait, what? How did this spaceship get here? Looks like it crashed some time ago. It looks pretty beaten up. Oh, now this is nice. Maybe we should just hang out here a while and de-stress. Go for a swim, catch some rays. teleporter. That's gonna be useful.
Tweed here. Another Alta transponder bleeps forlornly nearby. Find it.
The signal comes from further down this cave. The worm must have bored through solid rock. Impressive. Part biological, part metallic? And full of conductive juice. A powerful charged mushroom? A veritable power plant. I cracked myself up. Blocked again. There must be a way through.
Another dead Alta employee. A quick DNA scan shows the body is Meredith Pyle. She had been leading a campaign to bring back Bagel Tuesdays at Alta HQ.
Some kind of organic parasitic membrane. Is it fungi? It looks to have fibrous connections throughout the cave. But you'll need to upgrade your power hose before you can harvest that conductive black goo. Check your journal. This should have zigged, but instead it zagged. quiet. Too quiet.
Of course you had to say it.
Now it heals for you.
I will need to hack this chest in order to open it, so stay close. Okay, I'm making progress, but this old code is Java. It's basically gibberish. Phew, I'm done. Crack this bad boy open and let's keep moving.
Great! Now you just need to find the other missing component that I need to upgrade your power hose. Why couldn't they package them together? I will never know.
looks like an emo giraffe. I want to hug it. You know what? I think you've captured at least one of every creature species on this lovely planet.
Check it out! There's a brand new Gravex dispenser! Let's get testing! Gravex! I like how it makes the can vibrate even before you open it. That looks like it'll leave a mark.
Alright, let's get this last piece if I can. If not, I will teleport back to the base, deposit all my materials, and then go to bed. Starting to feel it.
These things really are everywhere. They're gonna keep coming until we deal with the nests. This particular chest appears to require some effort on your part in order to open. Maybe follow those cables? Yes! The crate has acknowledged your targeted violence. Find more.
That's 2. There should be 1 left.
And the chest is open! Success is your constant companion. All right, you have both components of the goo ingester. Head back to the habitat when ready to print it. I see a teleporter up ahead.
Ding dong, me again! Your influencing won't accelerate itself! Check your email! You'll be instantly much closer to death! Put it on, and then start dying! Ding dong!
Suction mode added to your power hose. Now go extract some fun liquids. Tether jump, useful and attractive.
At Chisler Financial, we're here to help.
Alright, that'll be it for me tonight. Have a good night, Baron.